Good morning, panel. My name is Regina Ikang, a DNP mental health student at Bradman University. I am here presenting the implementation process for my clinical scholarly project to youth stakeholders comprising of chief virtual care services, nurse managers, mental care clinic, mental health care coordinators, director mental health, director women health, clinical nurse leaders, contractors, patients, and families. The topic of my presentation is examining the use of telehealth to treat women's veterans with depression instead of inpatient intervention only. Depression is a major health concern for the Veteran Affairs Department, and much has been done to tackle this monstrous issue over the years. Increasing access to mental health care has been the priority of the Department of Veterans Affairs. As noted on the VA fact sheet, telehealth services are mission critical to the future direction of VA care to veterans. Though VA telehealth is available for many uses and different health issues, the most highly prevalence of mental health is looked at with the special need of accessibility by the women veteran living in the rural areas. Through qualitative interviews, it has been established that telemedicine is affected by many factors, including technical challenge, inadequate patient and provider education, and need for more telehealth providers. My issue of contention is offering gender-specific mental health care to our women veterans who have specific healthcare needs due to biological and sociocultural characteristics. Many studies have come to agree that women who have served in the military suffer more mental problems and the comorbidities like chronic general medical condition, sleep problem, weight issues, PTSD, and depression. According to Michael Coe, 2016, women who serve in the military suffer more mental problems than their male counterparts. Female VA users are vulnerable population with unique healthcare needs, Carter, 2016. With the compounded effect of service on women veterans, there is need for specialty service to care for their psychological and mental health issues. It is important to realize that the VA system was originally established for male veterans who were expected to fight our wars, with no consideration made for the women who were expected to be home caring for the families. My proposal, therefore, is an evidence-based intervention with the application of technologies for self-management, collaboration, and coordinated effort from multidiscipline to improve outcomes. Based on conceptual framework and theoretical foundations of need and patient-centeredness. According to Koja et al., 2013, need-based theory is based on the idea that any new solution or program should focus on addressing social needs of the population. The adoption of telehealth in the treatment of depressed women veterans will promote personalization and ensure that women get the care that is tailored for this specific group instead of the generalized care meant for men and women. Understanding women's needs and priorities is essential to guide the implementation of patient-centered care. The IOM, Institute of Medicine, defines patient-centered care as providing care that is respectful of and responsive to individual patient preferences, needs, and value, and ensuring that patient value guide all clinical decisions. Improving quality of care for our women veterans would not only come from adopting telehealth, but also being able to be successfully effect the change will make way for sustainability. According to an article in the Harvard Business Review, the most powerful drive of change in this area are not necessarily technological. Radical improvement increasingly come from applying new innovation methodologies like design thinking that focuses on developing a deep understanding of patient experiences and invite patients and partners into co-creation processes. Telehealth allows for personalized care to be delivered effectively on a timely basis, improving access, raising quality, reducing costs, and in overall improved health outcome for our women VA users. It allows care providers to partner with the patient to take part in their care decision and provide better interaction between patient and provider. According to Langer-Zadeh, using information technology such as telemedicine in the management of patients provide them with easy access to modern and efficient healthcare services and reliable diagnosis, while being cost effective. Though the cost of providing healthcare is high for VA, the cost effectiveness is also dependent on provider workload, Moreland, 2013. However, the real impact on the disability adjusted life VA can be lowered with the use of telehealth intervention. Implementation of any innovation is a complex process. We must understand the process of diffusion in order to remove the barriers associated with the process. For telehealth innovation to be successfully implemented, it has to be widely accepted by all role players. According to the conclusion of the study by Van Dyke, 2014, a holistic implementation approach is needed, which includes impact, perception, organizational structure, technology, change management, economic feasibility, societal impact, user friendliness, evaluation and evidence, legislation, policy, and governance. A strong governance serves as the cornerstone for successful telehealth implementation. It ensures that the establishment of strong leadership and resources needed to move forward in this fast-paced technological environment is available. According to Arkwright et al., 2017, good governance facilitates efficient, effective, and entrepreneurial management that can deliver value over the long term. Good governance is accomplished through leadership, accountability, responsibility in accord with the organizational mission, vision, and values. Telehealth is definitely in accord with the VA mission and value of providing and promoting excellence in healthcare delivery. The system lifecycle have to be equipped with ongoing evaluation process with effective communication to ensure that the technology does what is expected and changes in the form of education is ongoing to put things in the right perspective. There is need for education and training throughout the phase of implementation. The stakeholders have different roles to play in the process. Hence, everyone needs to be educated. The provider needs to be educated on the competencies required for the use of the system. The contractors need to be educated on the issues of bringing the end users into the designing phase for user friendliness and affordability. Finally, the patient and families need education and training on the use of the system and the devices associated with the delivery of telehealth in order to obtain maximum healthcare outcome. And my references are listed in my script. And thank you so much for listening to my presentation.